What's up, guys? In this video we are going to talk about why you're an expert as long as you know more than somebody who knows nothing. Okay, now the reason I'm doing this video now is to just kind of prepare you for just to kind of help you get the right mindset and the right mentality for doing this course. Okay, so essentially what this is going to teach you how to make a course and establish yourself as an expert on something. Okay, now I know you're probably thinking, oh, but I'm not an expert at anything. I'm just some mom or some housewife or some young guy who isn't really good at anything and doesn't know anything. I'm not an expert. There's tons of people who are better than me and professionals and world-class bakers or video game players or whatever, right? And you know, first of all, that doesn't matter, all right? I'm gonna wave my magic wand. Imagine I have a magic wand right now. Boom, I just made you an expert, okay? And the reason for this, so I'll tell you a little story, okay? So back a couple years ago, I had a job where I would sell hair straighteners in shopping malls. And this is related, I promise. So basically, we would stand at a kiosk, we would stop women who would walk by, and we would try and sell them something after doing a demonstration. Now, most of you probably don't know anything about hair straighteners and curlers, but we would sell, specifically, we would sell products that were not bad, but just kind of average, right? But we would sell them for $250 and $300, okay? And I remember and every day, right? There was once every few months we would have a day where we didn't sell anything, but most of the time we would sell hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of products just by standing in the mall and stopping people who walked by. They didn't want to stop. They didn't want to buy anything. They didn't know who we were. They didn't know our brand, but just because of our demonstration, which was only 10 or 15 minutes, they ended up buying, okay? So the reason I bring this up and the reason I kind of highlighted the fact that they were only really average straighteners is that when you don't, and I wasn't an expert salesman and I wasn't an expert, hairstylist, and I'm still not. But when you're talking to somebody one-on-one and you're marketing to them or you're selling to them, as long as you know more than they know, then you're essentially an expert, okay? There's a famous joke on TV, I think it was Family Guy, where Lois wants to, the mom, for those of you who have never seen Family Guy, the mom wants to get a job or start making some extra money by tutoring kids in piano, right? She's going to be a piano teacher. And somebody says to her, you don't know anything about piano. You played piano, for a year when you were a kid. And she's like, that's okay. I just need to stay one lesson ahead of the kid. All right. Now that's maybe you think that's dishonest or misleading, but if you have been doing something for a year, to somebody who knows nothing, you are an expert and you can charge money to give your knowledge to other people. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make in this video is that you know enough about something, right? It could even be cooking, or let's say you're just a kid and you just play video games all the time. It could be about Minecraft or I don't know, League of Legends or World of Warcraft. Maybe you play a sport, maybe you just, I don't know, watch Game of Thrones all the time. You know a lot about The Simpsons or whatever. The point is that examine your hobbies and figure out what you know more about than most people, right? How you could surprise people with kind of useless facts that you might think are useless, but they're really not. We'll talk about figuring out what course to do later, but just kind of understand now that you have enough information in your head, not just to make one course, with me as we go along here, but to make dozens of courses. Okay, you know so much about so many things that you don't even realize that you know. Okay, and sometimes it's hard for us to realize that until we take a step back and we compare ourselves to the general population who doesn't have that knowledge. All right, so you're an expert. Just kind of, just accept it. I don't know what to tell you.